RHS Wisley in Surrey has opened its historic laboratories to show how they used to help research and gardeners. When the facility opened in 1916, it was a state-of-the-art laboratory. Among its many achievements was helping gardeners during the Dig to Victory campaign in World War II. Tom Edwards has the story.
RHS Wisley in Surrey, a world-famous horticultural centre, now promoting its past, as the scientists have moved on to another site.
When they left, we scoured the attics and the cupboards and found lots and lots of equipment and material that was left behind. And then we started the work of cleaning it from all the cobwebs and dust and researching to find out what it actually was.
This is the old laboratory where they're now showing how they used to research and advise gardeners and highlight the work of many prominent scientists of their day.
This is equipment that was probably used by a man called George Fox Wilson, who was the entomologist at Wisley, so the scientist who studied insects. He was an interesting scientist because even in the 40s when he was working, which is quite early, he realised that using some of these new synthetic chemicals could have unintended consequences.
It was here they helped gardeners during the Dig for Victory campaign of World War II.
Not so many people know that the RHS and Wisley in particular kind of put the gardening into Dig for Victory and taught people how to grow food across the country.
Opened in 1916, it was then a state-of-the-art laboratory.
Lots of people know and love Wisley as a really beautiful garden, but what we wanted to do was kind of lift the lid on Wisley and what it is and what it's for, because it's always, since the RHS had it, been essentially like a giant outdoor laboratory and a giant outdoor classroom. It's where we test and trial and experiment and learn about plants and ways of growing and then communicate that to our visitors and to student gardeners to kind of spread evidence-based learning about gardening.
It was here they managed to save the daffodil, which early in 1917 was being destroyed by the eelworm disease.
It did have a key role. All sorts of things that are nowadays taken for granted were experimented and developed here. For example, onion sets are a staple of every vegetable gardener. We did a lot of work on those in the 20s and 30s.
Visitors will be able to see the old laboratory at Wisley from today. Tom Edwards, BBC London.